My phone's dying, but I have enough time. We're gonna do the half double crochet. So these are pretty much in order. So you're gonna learn single crochet first, then the half double crochet. So this is what we just did with the single crochet. So this is called frogging. You're gonna take your, if say you realized you made a mistake way back and you want to fix it, you just take your working yarn and pull. I don't want to take any of the chains out. Bam. And I took a chain out, I think. Wait, no, that was my single crochet. So, and you can do that and it just, usually, it comes right out. So we're going to do the half double crochet. So there is a turning chain for a half double crochet. Just make sure you read the notes in the pattern if you're following a pattern, and hopefully they let you know in the tutorial whether your turning chain counts as a stitch or not. More than likely, like more often than not, it does, but I have come across a lot of patterns where it doesn't. So that just determines where you are going to insert your next, where you're going to insert your hook next, if it counts or not. So a half double crochet has a turning chain of 2. So say we did this whole entire chain of half double crochets and we're ready to do the second round, you're going to chain 2 because that equals up to the same height as a half double crochet, and you're going to do the half double crochet in the next stitch. But we'll get to that. I'm not going to do 10. And so there's still our chain of 10. So now I'm going to skip 2 chains, 1, 2, and then I'm going to actually insert, or no, you yarn over first. So single crochet, slip stitch, and all that are the ones you don't yarn over first. And if you knew how many times I've yarned over when I shouldn't have, or vice versa, and then I end up with a row that looks like this, you'll learn to embrace the waves, okay? Because when you're working with different patterns and you've got a million whips, and you're on autopilot just going, yeah, it happens. So because it's a chain 2, you want to make sure you have 2 empty chains. Then you're going to yarn over first, and then 1, 2, insert it into the 3rd chain from the hook. So you should have 3 loops on your hook. I'm going to grab that, and then you're going to yarn over again, pull through that first loop, so you still have 3 chains on your hook, yarn over a second time, and then you're going to take this one here and you're going to pull through all 3 at once, like that. So now you can just go right into the next chain, yarn over first, back to front, insert your hook into the next chain or stitch. There we go. Then you're going to yarn over again, pull through 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, so there's 4 loops, but that dark yellow one, you're going to pull it through the first loop. No, all 3. Don't want to confuse you. Wait, I think I did that wrong. Let me go back. So yarn over, insert, yarn over again, pull through, you've got 3 loops on your hook, yarn over again, yeah, I did, and you're just going to pull through all these 3 at once, like that. So it's a really quick stitch to do if you know, you want to work up a pattern kind of quick. It's a really quick stitch. Doesn't eat up a whole lot of yarn. So we'll do this again one more time here. So yarn over, and see how my chain is still got those gaps. Those are going to go away the same as the single crochet. So yarn over, and you're going to insert into the next chain or stitch, yarn over, pull through, you've got 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, so there's 4. You take that first one, grab it with your hook, and then just pull it through all 3 without losing your hook like I did. So yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, oh, I lost it, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over again, pull through all of those 3. And there you go. We've actually got 4 half double crochets, including the chain 2 that we skipped. So you're like, if you have a like your chain, you're always gonna have, not always, but you're gonna have a chain at the beginning, and then this here, I do have the time, so I'll go over right now the anatomies of a stitch because it's quick. I'll get it done and over with. So obviously those are chains. So if you can see, this is the top of your stitches. They look like V's, and there's a loop on each side. So some patterns may call for front loop only, back loop only. If it's back loop only, it's the one furthest away from you. When you turn it, it's still the one furthest away from you. And it's the same with the post. You can do front post, back post, which will give you like the waffle stitch. I tried to do that yesterday and failed miserably. The post is basically the body of your stitch. So half double crochet, too short in my opinion. When you see the waffle stitch, it's usually done in double crochet. And so this is the post here. So now I'm going to see if I can show you, but when you are inserting your hook into the stitches, let me see if the darker yellow will look okay. So there's going to be 2 basically, like, I want to say just straight lines on the top, but 2 like loops. You're going to stick them right through there. So this would be like your foundation chain that we were working with. Instead, you're working directly on the top of the stitch. You would yarn over, pull through those 2 loops again, and you just pulled through yarn through the top of one of your stitches. So right here, that would be where you would insert your hook, where my finger is. And then so your foundation chain is always going to be, well, usually at the bottom. Once you do your foundation chain once, you shouldn't have to do, well, not another foundation chain. There's gonna be patterns where you're gonna chain, like the mesh stitch. The mesh stitch varies, but like a shirt like this, for example, like it would have, I bought this shirt. But for example, the mesh stitch is you do a double crochet, chain 1, chain 2, however many you chain after your double crochet is how many either foundation chains you're going to skip or stitches you're going to skip. So it could be like double crochet, chain 2, skip 2 stitches, double crochet in the 3rd stitch. And if it's 1, it would be double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 stitch or chain, another double crochet in the 2nd stitch, the one after that, so that gives you a little bit of a space in between. So again, I'm going to be getting into that. I always get ahead of myself, but that was the half double crochet. So super easy. Like I said, it's really similar to double crochet, except it's half. And we'll get into double crochet next. I'm gonna charge my phone and get some other stuff ready. And yeah, again, if I missed anything, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And next we are going to move on to the infamous double crochet. So most patterns use the double crochet. The granny stitch is a double crochet. It's the most common. So when I do the next one, it will be double crochet. Then we'll quickly go over, they call it treble crochet, I call it triple crochet, tomato tomato. We'll do that really quick because